Okay, we are on time. It is 4:59 in about 5 seconds. It'll be 4:59 p.m. on the East Coast, Eastern Time. So we are on time. When I say we, I mean myself and the lovely lady Brianna.
Hello, everyone.
Absolutely. And we've had another fun-filled day, very active day. So we shot a video. We went on a hike on the mountain.
Catoctin Mountain.
On the Catoctin Mountain. And, let me see if I can find the, I'm going to do my little trick here where I'm going to play the
With the
show.
trackpad.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
The new trackpad.
I'm going to play the show here.
We've had another
fun-filled day. So I got to stop
Very
it.
active
day. See, because they're hearing
So
we shot a video. So
Okay.
we went on a hike. Got to stop that. Okay. Now we should be able to pull it up in our history over here on the iPad. We have to go through tricks now. It's ridiculous.
we've had another.
Okay, so there you
Oh,
go.
they were hearing
They were hearing us, yeah. So, oh well.
Oopsie daisies.
Live TV, folks, this is what happens. And I'll tell you, Dave Serio, his radio show every Saturday morning, I swear he's got technical difficulties every Saturday morning, so I don't feel bad. And usually once the technical difficulties settle down here, usually we're okay. Mr. Q's in the house. Hello, all fine people. There you go.
Hello to you, too.
And we're going to address a couple of comments that we had on one. I keep going to the, this is okay, but it's not that reactive. Okay, so I'm going to go here, and I am going to, I wonder if they would be hearing, no, it's muted. Okay, so that's good. So I'm going to go to our channel, and I'm going to pull up a couple of these comments so that we're going to be able to talk about these also. And so it was on this show here, right?
From yesterday.
I think it was that show. And so let me pull this up. And we'll have this queued up, ready to go. Okay, and I'm going to have to pause that so they don't hear that. Okay, and hopefully the comments will load in. We shall see. Well, that one's not, maybe it wasn't that one.
0 comments.
Maybe it was another show. Okay.
Maybe the supermodel, one of the supermodel ones. Supermodel
Oh,
cleaning.
you know what? That's what it was.
The supermodel cleaning one?
That's what it was. That's what it was. It was the one where you were cleaning house. Yeah. The lovely Lady Bree was cleaning house, and that's where the comments were. So let's go there. And everybody's coming in. Fella's in motion. He's in motion. Absolutely. Everybody's in motion. Okay, let's go here. And then we'll pause this.
It's very important to have a clean work area.
And yeah. Video in question, folks, is this one where the lovely Lady Bree was cleaning the facility. And so we had some comments. Okay. And so we'll go through some of these after a little bit here. Let's see. Do tell, Craig, what are the people saying? It doesn't sound positive, Mr. Q. Yeah, there's some, I think some semi-trolls, not complete 100% trolls.
Right. We replied to them.
By the way, here's
Not blocked them just yet.
Here's a photo from today while people are milling in. Oh, that's not it. Where did you put it? Oh, it's over here.
Yes.
Okay, so here's a photo we took on the mountain, and the lovely Lady Bree was wearing the same outfit that she's wearing right now. Didn't have time to change. Got back here. We're very busy. Very, very busy folks here, but there's one up on the mountain. Bree was just relaxing after a long hike up to the top of the mountain, just relaxing with her hoop. It really wasn't that relaxing.
On the rock.
Yeah, it was kind of tough, right?
Well, my hip was hurting and it was wet.
Other than that, it was very relaxing, right? So, no, it wasn't relaxing, but she made it look relaxing. So that's important. Nice boots. Yes, I think those boots are cool. They're made in the United States of America. Black
Yes.
AV, you are for real? Question mark. 3 question marks. Yeah, we're real. We're live right now. We're here and live. Okay, so let's talk about this. That's kind of on subject. On the subject. Let's go to this. And this was the video in question. Oh, for crying out. Okay. So let's get the replies here up also. All right. So here's one of the comments. Are those Knicks or White's boots? We will look. I think they're Georgia. Georgia, I think, is the company. But we will. Are they not too far away, right? You can grab them when we get a chance. You don't have to grab them now. The boots.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can grab them when you get a chance. Okay, so here we go. Here are the comments. I don't really get what this is. Is this since kind of get out scenario is real life? I guess English is his second language, but anyway, we'll go along with the program. Are you held against your will by this rich white family? And I replied, I said, you have nasty thoughts.
There's like 3 replies.
And then there's another reply.
Oh, those are the
have
3
to
replies.
concur with uncertainty expressed. This channel is definitely doing something right, though, because I'm so utterly confused. I'm intrigued. And then I replied, check out the channel trailer. It outlines our goals. And then there's some more comments. It says, I love Bree interventions, but I don't get the angle. Bree, hire Craig. And does Craig is Bree sugar daddy? Again, I think somebody with English is a second language, but that's okay. I'm open-minded, but clarify, please. I'm confused. And then I replied, I said, it's not complicated. I'm helping Bree build her brand, BreeFitDance.com. And then Bree replied, he's helping me build my brand. I hope you enjoy our content. Also join me on my live show Fridays at 5 p.m. And Jeepu says he loves the overalls. And let's see here. And
that one is a good comment.
Bree said, glad you do, especially. And Kenneth said he likes the side view.
Side view.
He likes the side view on the coveralls. So
Guess
there you go.
so.
So there's the comments. So this is what triggered the discussion on today's show. And in the description, we listed some of the things that we talk about on this show. Right? Yes, we talk about wonderful timepieces, high-end watches. I like to have a high-end watch on my wrist. I wore Rolex watches for 40 years. Date most of those years in rotation with a Steel Sport watch. For a while, a red sub, and then for a while, a couple of different GMT Masters, a GMT and then a GMT2. The GMT2 was all black with a Jubilee. I really liked that one. I also had a GMT2 Coke, I believe it was a Coke, with a oyster bracelet. I do prefer the Jubilee on those. Okay, so I'm into watches, yes. And so we talk about watches some on this channel, a lot actually. And then I'm also into high quality clothing. Today it's hot and humid, so I'm wearing a shirt from Congressional Country Club, one of the most prestigious country clubs in the land, located on River Road in Potomac, Maryland.
Nice fabric.
And this is just I think it's a Nike, and so it'll breathe real well. And you're wearing what that top is
Everlast.
Everlast top that also breathes well, and some jean shorts.
American Eagle.
But we like to wear high quality clothing because it tends to be more comfortable.
Right.
And especially when we're dressed up, when we're in suits and things like that, we like to have really nice fabrics and so on because it feels nice and it's comfortable and you can move well in those, in the high-end stuff. And so, and a lot of the clothing they make these days is pretty much junk. So we talk about that on the show. We talk about EDC items, everyday carry items, like my gold money clip, my wallet, alligator skin wallet, alligator belts, shoes. We talk about all kinds of things, accessories. And then what else do we have on the list? We talk about beauty.
Amazing talent, beauty.
Beauty, fitness.
Fitness,
Um,
health.
Did I say beauty? And so I don't understand why that's so confusing. What do you
Well,
think
maybe
is-
they just didn't watch the trailer, and they just have to watch the trailer. And
They need to watch the trailer, and then they'll understand
Yeah.
that we talk about a lot of different things. Camera gear, audio equipment,
production, film production.
We give production
Information.
tips and tricks and things like that.
Oh, finances.
Financial stuff. We talk about
personal
Bitcoin
finance.
sometimes. I even have a how-to video on how to change the battery in the remote for the Prius, or the Toyota Prius. It's a little tricky to do it the way you do it, and so I did a little video on how to do that, and it's got hundreds of thousands of views, and people love it. I get comments all the time, oh my gosh, I would have never figured that out. I would have had to take it to the dealer, and I don't know how much they would have charged me. Right? So we have all kinds of content here. And it's, I think some of it's useful content. And here's the
Definitely
thing,
is.
if people find it not to be useful, they don't need to watch. Right? We don't care. We'll do the show if one person's watching. We don't care. It's nice to have a few more watching so we have a little interaction, but we'll do the show either way. And we'll talk about the boots. Let's see. People need to make up their mind. The vote liberal but are outraged by freedom. What kind of TDS is this? Jealousy knows no boundaries. Haters. I think that's
trolls.
possible. I think some people are a little bit jealous. I think they're very jealous of you.
They might.
But you work hard to be in shape, right?
Yeah.
It's not
It's not
easy.
easy.
You work hard to be in shape. This channel is for finer things, finer people, and even finer lifestyles. There you go. See, he got it in a nutshell.
There you go.
Mr. Q got it in a nutshell.
Finer things, finer people.
And he actually Skyped
lifestyles.
in, and you need to Skype in again, Mr. Q, when you can, and we need to see the rest of that knife collection. He's got a fantastic knife collection.
Whoa.
And he Skyped in and showed some of the pieces. I think he's in Florida. I believe he's in Florida still. And if he is, he's lucky because Florida's open now. Do tell, Mr. Q, are you still in Florida? And let us know, is it open for business? Completely open with no restrictions. Let us know what's going on down in Florida. We like to have the live information. Okay. What else are we going to show here? First of all, let's show your website.
Briefitdance.com.
Game one. Game one, let's show your website. There it is. Briefitdance.com, and you'll find out all about the lovely lady Brianna on there. And there'll be some videos. We're going to update some things on this when we get a chance.
Yeah, we will.
So, and all her social media links are on here. You can see there are a bunch of social media links. There's some QR codes if you want to send her a donation and so on. And they keep, they this is funny. They keep asking if I'm your sugar daddy and you're my sugar baby.
That's not
So
the
that's a
situation
little
here.
bit insulting, right?
Yeah.
It's a little bit insulting. But here's the thing, if somebody being generous to somebody else, if all of a sudden that makes them a sugar daddy and then a sugar baby, I mean, that's kind of backward, right? I mean, aren't people supposed to be generous and helpful and help each other? And like I say, if somebody wants to donate, you've got all the links that people can sign up as a Patreon. I am a Patreon. I'm a little cheap, so I'm at the $5 level. I didn't
It's
sign up.
something, though.
I didn't sign up for the $25 level, but I am a Patreon.
Yeah.
So I guess you could call me a sugar daddy because I'm a Patreon, right? There you go.
guess.
But I think that's kind of a negative term. I really
Yeah.
don't think that's a nice thing to say.
Someone being generous.
Yeah, I don't think that's a pleasant way to put it.
Yeah.
I think there are
Very informal.
There are more pleasant ways to say that you're helping somebody out. Let's see. Patreon, become a Bree Patreon member. There you go.
Yes.
Blue in the house. Yeah, as little as $5. Can people sign up even for less? Can they select an amount and sign up for less?
I don't think so.
We should check that and see.
I think the lowest is 5.
Can we set one even lower? Can
Like
we set up like a $1
Like
Patreon?
a $1. Yeah.
for somebody that's really financially challenged?
Yeah, I mean, $12 a year.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. That's right. Maybe we'll set that up. But I think $5. Come on, anybody can afford $5. You spill that much in coffee. So, tell us a little bit about what we did today. Tell them about what we did.
We went to the Catoctin Mountain and we hiked to the, what was it,
Thermont Vista.
Thermont Vista.
Mm-hmm.
And we did some hooping. Well, I did
Well,
the
yeah,
hooping.
you did.
I did the hooping.
Yeah.
And then, what else? Yeah, it was hiking
And we were right up by Camp David.
right
And
up by
we
Camp
drove
David.
by and you saw Camp David.
I did.
And then we
Hopefully
drove by,
we'll do a video sometime there.
then we drove by my buddy's place, Pete Fedak's place. He's since passed, but we drove by his place, which is right there near Camp David. Beautiful complex where now they host weddings and so forth. So we drove by there, and that's beautiful. And we might do some shooting there.
I hope so.
Caboose. What did he
Before-
call it? Caboose. It's called Caboose something. What does Pete call that place? Is it called Caboose Farm or I forget? Anyway, we'll have to make a note of that. What the actual name is, but they host weddings up there. It's a beautiful place. And he actually worked for Eisenhower, the Eisenhower administration, and he flew up in the helicopter a couple times up to Camp David, or actually many times. And he's an ex-Marine. He was in the Marines also. And so he always saw that land near Camp David, that piece of land, and he always wanted it. And then he became a successful lawyer based out of Bethesda, Maryland, and he ended up acquiring that land. And then when he passed, it went on to his son, and his name is also Fedak, Fedak, and I registered Fedak.com for him many, many years ago. And
That's good.
when Pete passed, I went ahead and gave it to his son. I think he's a Peter Jr. But anyway, that stayed in the family, so they still have Fedak.com and that beautiful place to host weddings. So yeah, we'll shoot there sometime. Good folks. I did a lot of work for Fedak when I was doing the appraisals, the antique and classic car appraisals, because he represented folks whose cars were damaged and the insurance companies weren't giving them an adequate settlement. And so he would have me come in and appraise the vehicle and make sure that they got the proper settlement. So that's how I knew Pete Fedak back in the day. Nice guy.
Cool.
So there you go. They're going to say, oh, what does that have to do with anything, right? What I just talked about.
Well,
They're going to say, what does that have to do with watches or whatever, right? I mean, okay. Pete wore a Rolex, okay? How's that?
We might do a video there before the cold weather comes.
That's right. So
Arrives.
Mr. Q says, Florida is open except for the lefty hotspot demanding mask wearing and other draconian fantasies. A bit more dry weather, and we'll call in for Knives Bag 2. Absolutely, Knives Bag 2. Okay, so here's the thing. Bree and I were talking about the whole mask thing, and I was speculating that I wonder if after the election, all these maskaholics are going to back down, and and even they will stop wearing masks, right? We saw people even hiking on the trail today.
Wearing the mask.
I mean, they weren't near anybody, right? And they're wearing masks on the hiking trail, on the mountain.
You need to breathe well, and with the mask,
I would
you just
think.
can't.
I would think. So anyway, it's pretty cool that you can easily tell the liberals, right? They're wearing a mask. It identifies them. So that's kind of wild. That's kind of wild. And by the way, the sad news is for them is that the latest data shows that 2/3 of the people that have passed from COVID have been liberals. So the majority of the people that have passed have been liberals. Of course, that would make sense because New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut for all very liberal states, have the highest death rates, right? And so it would kind of make sense. And plus, they're the ones wearing the masks, and the masks are dangerous, right? They make you more susceptible. So that's probably why all that happened. So hiking with masks on, says Jeepu. Only mask holes. Okay, they're mask holes, not maskaholics. Okay, mask holes. I got to get the terminology right. Work out
Only
with a mask.
maskaholics
Oh yeah, work out.
work out with
Mask
a mask.
holes. Mask holes.
Mask holes.
Yeah, that's the new term. Yeah. Yeah. In the great outdoors, Jeepu. Pelosi doesn't wear one, but tells everyone else to do it. Yeah, I think she does, like if she's in public or whatever, if the cameras are around that she knows about. But when hidden cameras are around, you heard about what happened with Pelosi, right? She went to the salon and had her hair done, and she wasn't wearing a mask. And they had a hidden camera, and they filmed her.
Oh.
And she was near other people and everything, and she wasn't wearing the mask. And it was a salon that was supposed to be closed. They weren't even allowed to be open. And she went there and got her hair done.
So like private.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So because she's special.
Private.
Yeah, because she's special. The peons, right? The peons, they can't go get their hair done. But Nancy Pelosi, she because she's an elite.
She's high up.
See, that's what you have in socialist countries. You have the elite. You have high up, like the kings.
Right.
The people in charge. They can do whatever they want, right?
But us.
The peons, the little folks, no. They do as they're told. That's how that whole thing works. Tim's in the house. Let's see. Masks are mandatory here except when you exercise. I hate them, so whenever I go out, I make sure I don't stop running. So he's exercising at all times. It's like the people that get historic tags on their cars. Back in the day, you'd have these vintage cars. Like people would have like a split window Corvette, like a 1963 split window Corvette in mint condition, right? And they'd put historic tags on it. And they'd be driving it around just like their regular car, right, whenever they feel like it. And really, technically, historic tags are restricted where you're supposed to be driving to or from a show or to or from a repair facility, right? There's certain things you can do with them when you have the historic tags on them. But what they would do is they would, like, if they were ever stopped, right, they're always on the way to the shop, right? I'm always on the way to the shop to get the car repaired, even if it's at 11 o'clock at night, right? I'm on the way to the shop, night drop off, right? I'm going to drop it off. They're going to change the oil tomorrow, right? And, of course, the cop has no way of knowing. You could be going to the shop, right? So
right.
That's how that whole thing works. So Tim, he's running. He's always exercising, so he can take his mask off. That's how that works. All right. Well, we don't have much interaction in the chat here. I guess this topic is not that stimulating.
21 watching.
Maybe, all right, let us know in the chat, anybody that's still able to chat, let us know if the lovely Lady Bree should do a demonstration, should do a little bit of hooping.
Yes.
Let us know. Let's see, Mr. Q, Craig, I appreciate you taking the time to address those snide comments despite not having any obligation to validate the peanut gallery. People need to come to terms with their own prejudices. Well, yeah, and here's the thing. I mean, really, if you come down to it, really, what business is it of theirs? What business arrangement we have, right?
Right.
And what the terms are of that arrangement. Why is it any of their concern?
That's
right?
true.
If they think
They're just curious.
If they think you're being held here against your will, right, then they could call the authorities.
The cops.
Right? They could call the authorities. And you know what the authorities would probably do?
And the security guards.
You know what the authorities would probably do once they reported this and so forth, and the authorities investigated it? They would probably arrest them for a false report, for filing a false report.
Oh, no.
Right?
Right.
They'd probably get in trouble. Because
and not the one that They're
Because
demanding.
I mean, you drive an hour and a half to get here.
Yeah.
It takes you a while to get here.
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but when you come here at any time, just about any time, even if you're on the interstate, right? You could exit off the next exit
Yep.
and turn around and go back home,
Yep.
right?
That's true.
I mean, there's not some tractor beam that's like pulling you here that you can't resist, right? You know what a tractor beam is? In Star Trek, they had on these ships, they could have a tractor beam that would grab a hold of something and pull it. Oh, that's Dan calling. Dan calling during a show. Jeez. You can't make this stuff up, folks. So he knows we're live from 5 to 6. So the tractor beam, right? They could like send out this beam and they could latch on to the other ship and they could pull it in, right? And the ship couldn't do anything to resist. It had to be pulled in to the other ship, right? And so, I mean, I don't have a tractor beam, right, pulling you. I mean,
no, it's my decision.
You could literally turn around at any time.
Right.
Even when you're, well, once you get through security here,
right.
If you turned around, they might think what's going on here. But yeah, but let's say anytime up until you get to security here, before you get to the outer perimeter, prior to that, just about any time you could turn around, right? The car could actually turn around.
That's correct.
Yeah, so there's how that's how that works, folks. Just so you guys know, the cars can actually turn around. They have brakes. They have she has a steering wheel, all of that good stuff. Now, who's this? Kaylin Bitter. How's it going? Just got here. I don't understand why people have to be so demeaning to a successful businesswoman. Yeah, I mean, here's a young lady that is working her butt off to build her brand, consistently working every day, and you're not going to give up, right? You're going to keep.
This is what I want to do.
You're going to keep at it.
This is my life.
And so,
my career.
They're going to have to get used to it, I guess.
Who wants to watch me, watch me. Who doesn't.
Yeah, if they don't, they can find
They
another
can
channel.
Yeah,
there's thousands of channels. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Blue says they are demeaning because they have nothing better to do. Blue. Maybe they're in their parents' basement. Maybe they've got real short arms and they're in their parents' basement, right?
Typing whatever they want.
Yeah, that's probably what the... Jeepu says success breeds jealousy. All right, let us know in the chat, folks, if you want Bree to do some hooping, if you want her to do some hoop dancing. Let us know in the chat.
Let us know.
And what else? I can't wait for Maryland to be open for business like Florida because I miss the events. There's a couple of fall events that normally happen. The Middletown Heritage Festival is always this time of the year.
Oh, and the summer event where we met got canceled.
It got canceled. The Great Frederick Fair. It got canceled. The In the Street Festival, which is a great festival in downtown Frederick, it got canceled. Everything canceled. Everything canceled. And so I can't wait until they open everything. That's what I want. I want everything.
And
open.
to pick your apples, that's open, right?
Yes, you can pick your own apples at Catoctin Mountain Orchard. Maybe we should do that next weekend if we get time.
Yeah, we haven't done that
Maybe
yet.
we should go pick some apples. Okay, so I think we're still waiting. It says nobody says they want you to dance yet, Bree. Maybe they're slow on the keyboard. We'll see.
Maybe.
And I don't see Lance. He must be on the golf course. And what other of the regular characters are missing?
Triforce Rich.
Triforce Rich is missing.
Carlos.
Yeah, Carlos. What is Carlos doing? He must be...
Kyle Jett.
He's probably... Yeah, Carlos is probably floating on his pond. Not his pond, his
pool.
His pool. He's probably floating on the pool.
Or in his hammock.
Hammock. Yeah.
Relaxing.
Hammock, yeah. Okay, Kayleen says some hooping would be amazing.
Amazing. Okay, cool.
There you go. And Tim says, I agree with what you've said before. Comments are pointless unless they are positive and constructive. People seem to lose track of that. Let's have a new law. Fine people $1,000 for negative ones. Yeah, and there's so many, I tell you, on social media, my gosh, I see the ire. I mean, I just see these people. And it's mainly people on the left, I have to say. It's mainly the mask holes, right? They are so nasty on social media. The things they'll say to people and the bickering back and forth. And I try to stay out of the politics on social media. I mean, because it's nasty. It's a quagmire. But I'll tell you what, I've got one Facebook friend that's an absolute liberal, Kai Hagen, and he posts the nastiest stuff, says the nastiest things about people, and it's just amazing. Things that you'd never say to somebody in person if you were face to face. You'd never say some of those things. You would think that you're going to get punched in the mouth, rightly so, right? If you said some of those things face to face, but they'll do it behind the keyboard. Okay.
So
let's do some hooping, hoop dance. The lovely Bree, BreeFitDance.com. You probably need to pull that off to the side. There you go. And let's see how this works. Bree's getting better all the time. Now she has limited space here to hoop, so it's kind of hard. Usually when we do the hooping videos, we do them outside. But at least she can demonstrate a little bit here, and you can see a lot more on her channel. There is a link in the description for her website, BreeFitDance.com. There's a link to my Grand Seiko page on my website. There's a link to LittleTreasury.com. And for good measure, there's a link to MidAtlanticTV.com. That just goes to the YouTube channel. So there you go. And Tim McDonald says, I second the hooping. Bree, amazing how you make the hoop like it's floating in air. He says that and then you drop it.
Oh, no.
Now, while hooping, can you do a hair flip? This would be a new one. Let's see if Bree can hoop and do a hair flip. Well, okay, do it again. All right. Yeah, that works. Now, what about, can you do an isolation and do a hair flip, or would the hair hit the isolation?
Let's see. No, I can't do it.
Okay. Right after he gives you the nice compliment, you fall apart. Okay. Come on back, Bree. Come on back. All right. There you go. That's it. Live television, folks. Live television. Lovely Lady Bree getting it done. Getting it done. All right.
It's good to practice, though.
Yeah. Well, you're practicing a lot, and you're getting better all the time. You couldn't even do a isolation, a month ago? I mean, you couldn't even do one. So she's picking it up fast. You guys, here's my prediction. 6 months. Remember I told you that other girl that
Oh, right.
that I did the video. What was her name?
Sabrina?
Sabrina, yeah. We did a video after she was practicing for 6 months, and she was really good. So I think 6 months is the key.
Video
Yeah, I think 6 months is the key. I think that's what it takes. You've been doing it 2 months. I think
4 more.
In the next 4 months, I think you're going to see
some good progress.
Yeah. It's going to be huge.
I hope so. Motivating myself.
And then you'll keep getting better. But
you'll
get really good. Oh, Tim McDonald says, reminds me of when Rita Hayworth did the hair flip in Shawshank Redemption. Yes. Was it Shawshank Redemption that she did it in? I thought that was a different movie. Okay, maybe it was. We'll have to check it out. I'm not so sure that that was the movie. Tim, are you sure? Do tell. But I remember the famous hair flip that Rita Hayworth did. So, yeah. And I think it's cool. I think it's a cool move. And you're adding it to more of your dancing.
The hair flips, yeah.
Yeah, and because you've got the hair to do it. So there's that. That helps,
Yeah.
right? If I flipped my hair...
It just doesn't go anywhere.
No, it wouldn't really help. Wouldn't really help anything. I wonder if anybody else in the chat can do a hair flip. I wonder if anybody has long enough hair to do a hair flip.
Yeah. I'm sure Leslie could.
Yeah.
She has long
Okay,
hair.
well, we're probably going to have a short show because we've kind of hammered out. We've kind of hammered out everything we can hammer out this show. We're not getting questions, and Lance isn't here to send in a watch to talk about.
Nobody sent an email?
No, I don't think anybody sent an email. Let me take a look. Oh, I should be using this. Got the scratch pad here because, let's see.
The mouse pad.
Yeah.
Is working.
No, we don't have any fresh emails to discuss. Let's see. Look at Marcus.
Bree, your parents know where you are right now? Yeah, they do. My mom sometimes pops into the chat.
Yeah. That's
And my
right.
dad's always working, so.
That's right. Yeah. Marcus Malone.
Kaylin
I bet you, I'm
We
going to
have-
guess that his parents know where he is.
Whose parents?
Marcus. Because I'm going to guess he's probably in the basement of their house.
Maybe.
That's what I'm going to guess on that one. Yeah, take a guess on that. Because one way you can tell is, first of all, the tacky comment. And second of all, see how he's got the generic icon?
Right.
He doesn't have his picture. That's another way you can tell. Those two things together. Do you use a GPS handheld for hikes, Craig? No, I don't. We've just been hiking the established trails around here. So we haven't really needed that. But if we were out like in remote areas with potential issues and all that, we probably would have some kind of gear like that. Did Bree get the Rolex? Not yet, Kayleen, not yet. Are you thinking about donating a Rolex? She would love it, and she would thank you every show that she wore it, right?
Oh, yes.
Every single show, she would thank you.
Yes, definitely.
Tim's in the house. There was a scene of her when all the prisoners are watching a black and white movie of Hayward. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but it's another movie. It was actually in the movie. I forget the name of the movie, but okay, I see what you're saying. They were showing the movie. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, I think I do recall that. Yeah, but I can't remember the name of the movie that it was actually in, the actual hair flip. But anyway, hope maybe somebody else will figure that out. Looking for one for hiking/driving. Okay, I hear you, Mr. Q.
Oh, for a watch.
Yeah, okay. No, he's looking for a GPS, I think. Okay, somebody asked
okay.
about the boots. Can you get the boots?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Go get the boots, and so we can show them what the boots are that you were wearing. Somebody asked about the boots. I think they're called Georgia. They're made in the USA. Seem to be very well made. I would donate one to her, but I'm only 22. Well, we don't preclude you from making donations. You're an adult. You can still make donations at 22. Right? He said he would donate one, but he's only 22. A Rolex.
A Rolex?
Yeah. I said it's okay. He can still donate.
You can still donate.
Yeah. You'll take donations.
If he
You'll
wants.
take donations from 22-year-olds.
Sure, why not?
Okay, give me one of these. Okay, so this is the boot in question, and it says "Made in USA, Georgia" on it. You can't really see that, but they're pretty well made. These are all solid brass, not brass plated. These are all solid brass hardware here, and the soles are vibrant, yellow label vibrant, and I like the way they're stitched here at the top,
yeah.
and they're nailed at the bottom. This is some pretty good construction couple of layers of leather on the sole.
Really holds up when
And
hiking.
yeah, these are some durable puppies. So these are good for hiking / work, just kind of any heavy duty. This is really the only pair of really heavy duty
That I have.
boots / shoes that you have. So you have to use these anytime you're doing anything heavy duty. Yeah, and you've got nice leather
Soles.
insoles in there. They're Echo, right? ECCO. Yeah, they're the ones I like. They're the leather
Yeah.
insoles that form to your feet.
Size 8.
Yeah, and these are size 8B, right? Or it says 8M, which is medium. It's the
8M.
same thing, 8B. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. Absolutely. Nice. Nice. You can set them down, sweetie. You don't need to keep those on your legs. They're dirty on the bottom. Dirty. Oh, Jaden. Don't miss this week. Okay, that's not... okay, I thought maybe we had an email, but we don't. Okay. All right, that could be the last comment. I would donate one to her, but I'm only 22. So we'll give you guys a little bit longer to put any comments in here, and if that's it, that's it. We'll have an abbreviated show today. I'm checking here just to see. Okay, that's there. A new comment on Supermodel. Okay. I'm only a law student. Can't afford things like that yet. Okay. Well, hey.
Yeah, it takes time to save.
Once he graduates and gets his
Degree and job.
and first year lawyer and all that. You know what would really be cool is if he bought an Oyster Perpetual for himself. That's a good starting watch for a lawyer. Oyster Perpetual, and then the Oyster Perpetual for you.
Wow.
You could have like matching Oyster Perpetuals.
That'd be cool.
There you go. How's that for an idea? So let's say he's probably, I wonder what year he's in. He's probably just starting law school, right? If he's 22, he probably got his undergrad.
Bachelor's.
And is he in his first year of law school? Do tell.
Graduate school.
Yeah, do tell. And where are you going to law school? Do tell. And let's see here. I'm just checking here just to make sure. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's see what this comment is. Love to see you use the crevice tool.
What is the crevice tool?
Oh, boy. These people. All right, I'm going to reply to him just because I can. Okay, let me I've got to stop this. You're probably hearing that.
Oral Health.
Stop this. Okay.
I recommend Waterpik Sonic Fusion between...
Okay. All right, I got to reply to this guy. This guy says, this was on the cleaning video. He says, love to see you use the crevice tool. I'm going to reply and say, now keep it friendly. Keep it classy.
Classy.
Please. Okay. All right. Whoops. I don't know. Okay, so yeah. That was a little bit of a nasty comment. Okay, he's talking. Well, anyway, I'll explain to you later what he meant by
Okay.
crevice tool. Oh, boy. Gilda. Yes, that's it, Tim. That's it. Gilda.
Rita Hayworth.
Yep. She was a sex symbol, right, from like around the time of the war, World War II. She was a pinup girl. The soldiers put her poster up, pinned it up on the wall. And let's see, just started law school. I'm going to UB in Buffalo. Okay.
Cool.
It is cool. It's going to actually be cold there. Buffalo is very cold. That's upstate New York. But that's good. It's always good to go to college in a cold, very cold, snowy area, because then all you can do is study.
That's true. You can't go
Can't,
outside.
if you're in Florida, you can go to the beach, whatever. I mean,
Fool around.
you're not going to concentrate on your law degree, right? But if there's like a foot of snow on the ground,
Then you can't go outside.
might as well be in the law library. Yeah, might as well be in the law library. All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to wrap this puppy up, folks. Be sure to subscribe and click on the bell for notifications. Click on the bell for notifications. And
Oh,
we
wow, I
will.
can do the vacuum here.
Oh, that vacuum. That vacuum. Okay. Now, explain to us what that vacuum is for.
It's to help the core, like the abs.
Okay. And does it also help trim the waist?
It does.
Yeah. So the core, so you do the vacuum where you kind of suck that in and it kind of builds those muscles and trims it. Yeah. I think so. All right, let's see. No more comments. All right, we're going to wrap it up. Let's show your website again.
Briefit Dance.
And there she blows, briefitdance.com. That's the one where you're wearing the Oxford sport coat.
Oh, that's right.
It's alpaca, that particular coat. And then there you were in the mink
mink
hat
hat.
and the cashmere sweater.
Red cashmere sweater.
Speaking of high quality, yep. And so briefitdance.com, you'll find all kinds of links there to her social media. You will find links to where you can ways that you can become a patron.
Or Bitcoin donations.
Oh, you can make a Bitcoin donation. Yeah, you've gotten some Bitcoin donations recently.
I have.
Yeah, okay. All right, folks, if you don't have Bitcoin, you better get on it. I'm just saying, not financial advice, but I wouldn't want to be without it at this point. So we're going to go back to the stunner, and we're going to wrap this puppy up. Thanks again, everybody, for
Thank you for watching.
You seem like you're kind of busy today, but that's okay. It's a good day to be busy. Thanks again. Oh, where is it?
It's not there.